This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life.
SV Huntress is finally under sail. So here we have a Disney sandwich. Let me show you here. There's the Disney boat, ship. There's the other one.
After many months of prep, we're heading down to the Florida Keys for Christmas, and it's quite cold on the water. So I'm bundled up reading a book. We enjoyed a beautiful sunset on the way south. As we headed into Miami, our mainsail furler at the top of the mast broke. Tied it the best we could. It was super windy that night and the mainsail shredded. We finally got it down. In the meantime, our motor just quit. So we just anchored right in the middle of Key Biscayne.
It doesn't get much colder.
And that's where we celebrated Christmas. Everyone came to our boat and we had a great time. The next day, Dave and Arlo went into Miami for parts. Dave put in a new fuel pump and a lift pump. Now we're ready for our trip to Elliot Key. Here's the beautiful anchorage in Key Biscayne with SV Seduction in the background. We finally left Key Biscayne and we're motoring to Elliot Key. There's absolutely no wind and the water is crystal clear.
So here we are, motoring down to Key Elliot, or Elliot Key. Elliot Key. Lost our motor. It ends up that it was the fuel pump, which we had a spare of. We put that on. We had leaks in all the lines because they were pretty old going in there. Some of them were hard lines.
We spent Christmas here on the boat. Just with everybody came to us. We had the generator working. The sun didn't work either, and got that fixed. So we had Christmas dinner here, but it was very windy. So everybody didn't come until 5 o'clock, 5, almost 6, before the wind was calm enough for them to dinghy over. And it was a nice night. So that's and we watched Home Alone. Just
Yep.
Melanie, Dave, and I.
Haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, so that's a Christmas movie we watched.
Elliot Key. Bunch of boats out here right now. Of course, it's holiday week, so Kelly and Mike are right there at that beach. We're going to go in just a couple minutes, get our bathing suits on. There's Arlo in Seduction, and that's Mike and Kelly over in Freedom. There's Miami. Beautiful down here. No cars on this island. You reach it by boat only.
We furled the sail to look like a candy cane for Christmas.
All right, Huntress. We are dinghying in. Well, we're going to dinghy over to our friends' boats. We'll show off the beauty of this boat. And it looks about like this boat. And we're heading over to Mike's boat. That's where the party is. And the gang's all here. There's Mike, there's Kelly. Melanie's with Arlo.
We're heading to the beach. Afterwards, we went to a sandbar because there were too many sand fleas at the beach.
For dinner?
Looks like Phoebe's really enjoying the shallow water. She looks funny. Okay, we're at Elliot Key. We're all taking our dinghies through the cutout to go on the ocean side versus the bay area. And there's a lot of shallow ground because those birds, they're just standing or sitting. And Mike and Kelly and their friends are behind us. Dave is doing his motor stuff. Okay, we're coming out.
What were you looking at over there? What were you looking at?
Mangroves.
Oh, man, down in the water.
Oh, it looked like a conch shells down there.
Conch shells.
Stuff, yeah.
Ah.
It was a big one. But I think it was dead. It was upside down. Somebody must have found it.
Yeah.
Took the meat out.
So there's Kelly and Phoebe, and Mike is standing up, and their friends Anna and Tom in a dinghy, and that's who we met up with.
I could use a 25.
Melanie and Arlo are up there,
Yeah, I got to dive my boat.
and now we're out in the Atlantic Ocean. Now it is. All right, there's
This is pretty
Melanie and
calm
Arlo.
compared to coming in the other day.
Okay, that was our their
What was the name of the cut? I forgot.
we are heading back in to the key. What is the name of what?
This is a certain name of this cut.
I don't know. A cut between the barrier islands. This cut, I believe, is called Sands Cut. So a lot of cool mangroves and boats on a sandbar.
Today we're fixing the autopilot, and the problem with it is this unit right here. It goes right there, and that's the rudder feedback. And this wheel right here, first it was binding because I had to replace this potentiometer before, and now this wheel was binding on the top, and then it put in grooves in here and actually tore this up, and it kept loosening. So what I did is I took the Dremel tool and I flattened it out. I didn't go totally flat because I think maybe the diameter is important. So I flattened it out, and then I took and redid all the grooves along there, and then I took and sharpened them just a little bit, and now it's going to go in. We'll see if it works. He's up there. Sharon is in the kitchen again. And here's my control panel for autopilot. And boom, look at that. She works. She works.
Well, I just need
Yep.
the recipe. I need to know how much flour, how much sugar, how much vanilla. That's it. Okay, I'll make you the recipe.
We have autopilot.
I'm not gonna
That's
tell
going to
you.
make going home a lot easier.
But it's a regular cake.
Here we are at Elliot Key National Park. We're at the park station. You see came over the dinghy ride. Bunch of buildings here. Some restrooms. And then you can go down into the mangroves and on the other side of the island. Check it out.
Size of birds.
Yep.
Our
That's a big one
mosquitoes in the
down here,
north, you know, in New Hampshire are quite.
I've seen some of the legs are got that wide apart.
They have the male ones that are big.
Yeah.
We all decided to walk to the other side of the key.
Find out. Last time I walked through here, I was walking his So going on a cut trail to the other side of the island, the ocean side, and see what's over there. Probably an ocean. Let's see. Kind of a trashy beach. Everything washes up. Plastics, etc. Looks like there's a little. You can do a little campfire here. Cookouts. All right.
Oh, a lot of garbage.
So apparently people just stake out a claim and camp on the island. Arlo's saying it's not very many people here for this time of year. Normally there's more. Yeah. Yeah.
nice view of Huntress anchored at No Name Harbor. Gorgeous sunset to end the year off. We are heading out of Key Biscayne, and these are little houses on stilts that people built. There are quite a few. Bar right there. Miami's right there. Oh, and we were anchored over near that lighthouse. Well, there's a tower there.
No Name Harbor.
Outside of it. On our way back to Cape Canaveral, we saw a little bird caught a fish and was being chased by other birds. We want to say thank you to all of our viewers who have subscribed and commented. We appreciate your support and feedback. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps us build our channel up so we can keep bringing you more videos.